Just a little update on my channel. First of all, I do hope everyone is well and keeping themselves occupied and out of trouble. So listen, welcome first, anyone new that is subscribed to my channel. I do appreciate it. Goodbye to all of you who have unsubscribed. I do appreciate that as well. Nothing like getting rid of dead weight. Ebb and flow, ebb and flow. Here's the thing. This is, as all intents and purposes, I've got me a brand new channel here, brand spanking new, Mallory at Random. As you all know, I have finally settled on Mallory at Random as opposed to Love a Girl at Random. Because the truth be told, although I really did, I feel like I did a pretty good job of branding out all the lovers and all that thing. Here's because I think I really wanted to cut ties with that. Was just something that I no longer wanted to carry with me. First of all, I don't think it represented. It did not any longer represent a lot of the people that were with me. For example, so many of them were that. So many of those people were here for a fleeting moment and are no longer. So many of those people were here for a snack, a YouTube snack, an appetizer, a short visit to catch the matinee show, so to speak. They weren't here for the long haul. They really weren't here for the channel itself. They certainly weren't here for anything that I had to offer as a human being or an overall content provider. So, the term lovers, I feel like I really just wanted to kind of just sever myself from that and just let that go. And going forward, I just felt like I wanted to just take ownership and get back to basics and take ownership of my name. I'm so proud of my name. Listen, as a trans woman, first and foremost, even though I've gone by Mallory most of my life, when I was officially and legally able to take that as from my last name to my first, and actually have that as my legal first name, that was one of the proudest moments of my entire life. And make that name front and center on my channel. Okay, so yes, it is brand new. It's got the new channel smell as far as I'm concerned. So many of the, like I said, so many previous viewers are no longer here. We've got new viewers that have just logged in and signed in with us. And I hope to have many more over the coming months to sign in and become part of Mallory at Random and all that good stuff. But for now, baby steps, baby steps. I am literally regrowing a channel from scratch. That's what it feels like. Just growing a channel from scratch. Now, although I've got some people that are with me through thick and thin, they've carried over from my old channel and all that good stuff, and they've been with me through the crazy times. It's great. But it still is a new channel, and bless them for signing on to this new experience through Mallory at Random and all that good stuff. But I think for the most part, as time goes on, it will prove that most of the viewership is going to be coming from new sets of eyes that discover this channel little by little, viewer by viewer. And from my experience in the past, that's just the way it's going to be. Okay, let's talk about live streaming for now, because I have had people emailing me and messaging me wondering when I'm going to be doing live streams. So here's the thing, I'm not going to be doing any live streaming right now. The live streaming has been put on hold. The truth is, the honest truth is, there's just no appetite for it. I do not have the audience for a live stream right now. I'm not offering what they're seeking, and that's just the truth of it. I could go live at any time. I could hit live, no one would show up, and that's just the truth. When I say no one, don't take me literally. But for the most part, if I turn on the open sign, you expect customers, just like any other business, you expect customers to come through the door. Well, customers would not be coming through the door because I'm not serving what brings the customers in the door. I've stepped away from the nasty, from the rotten, from the bad behavior, from the back and forth. I'm not going back and forth like that on video. Oh, you may see me here and there in the comment section, and that's fine. But as far as firing up my video and dedicating my channel, I'm no longer interested in that. Here's the thing, people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really had to kind of reflect and retrace my YouTube footprints to find out, you know what? Something went wrong along the lines. Not necessarily due to anything specific, but along the YouTube lines. You know, you always feel something. You know, wherever you are, there you are, and you think to yourself, when you find yourself there you are, and you know, you find yourself dealing with such nasty, vile people. Such is the case is where I was. Anyone new watching this, this is where I have come from. I have come from an experience on YouTube that just had me mixing with such vile creatures and just ill-behaved dregs of society. But I thought to myself, you know, Mallory, here's the thing. It really boils down to sometimes you just find yourself staying at a party too long. You just stayed at the party too long. You had one too many curtain calls. You know, just because you can make the crowd stand at their feet again and again and again on command doesn't mean you should necessarily do it. And unfortunately, I was that curtain call queen. You know, I basically do a number, come back and do another one. Come back and do another one. Down for the count. Just when you think I'm down for the count, I come back and do another one and have everybody up on their feet yet again. You know, but here's the thing. There was a time when I had a couple friends on here, and people, let me put it this way. There was a couple times when I was part of a trio. There was a time, a time period where I was a part of a trio. And then there came a time where I was no longer part of the trio. To simplify it, I was no longer part of that trio. And that was that, when that occurred, that's when I really should have made my exit. That's when I should have made my exit. Because what was happening is, as long as I was part of that trio, that at the time really meant a lot to me. And at the time, because of that trio, I was able to overlook and tolerate so much other stuff. So many other people's trashy behavior, and just find myself wading in waters that I should never have been wading in the first place, but not for this trio, right? The trio just had me in this particular space. It just was kind of a package deal. The trio just happened to be in and around this part of YouTube. And it was kind of a package deal. So it was just part of our existence on YouTube as a trio. But once that trio dissolved, that's where I made my mistake. Looking back, that was my biggest mistake on YouTube. Is I remained in this swamp. I remained a solo act, making my way, making my way with show after show, with comeback after comeback, with I'll show you, I'll do this, I'll do that. That's where I made a mistake. See, I should have moved on right then and there to the brighter parts of YouTube. Let's just say that. I should have moved on to the brighter parts of YouTube right then and there. Because once I was no longer connected to those two people, that meant something to me. That once that connection was broken, there was nothing but ego holding me in that particular area of YouTube. Nothing but ego. And of course, being familiar with the lay of the land. Or as I say, the land of familiar, which again is a book. You should check it out. For those of you out there that I know are true supporters of mine, here's the thing. No, I'm not doing live chats. So, super chats are off the table. A lot of you weren't super chatters anyway. Some of you were, some of you weren't. Having said that, if you would still like to support my channel, which I would always appreciate, the PayPal is always available. The PayPal is always available. The Cash App, I know a lot of you prefer the Cash App. It is still available. Alright everyone, so that's today's video. That's what's going on here. I do hope you all got a little something out of it. You now know what's going on with me. You know what's going on currently with my channel. Till next time, take care.